Morning to you all. I've been talking on the role of civil society in advancing regional peace and security priorities. Joining FemLINKPACIFIC since 2011 has given me the privilege to meet and network with other women groups and rural leaders on a monthly basis. Our monthly basis 1325 network meetings means women can use Resolution 1325 as a key to open doors into negotiations, and at the same time using the community media as a tool linking to Section J of the Beijing Platform of Action. Now that we have Section J included in the National Gender Policy means government, can I see my civil society members out there, means government and all its mechanisms have to interpret this into their policy specifically for media outlets. Human security for me means the basic necessities to a better and healthy living by putting food on the table, access to clean water, and a safe environment. Many rural women today continue to face hardships with issues such as poor road conditions due to poor drainage, street lights, gender equality, land ownership, customs and culture, climate change, health centers, and community policing. Violence and conflicts are barriers to sustainable results in rural areas' developments. Equality and stability is affected, but can be made possible if the process is inclusive of all potentials and strengths of all stakeholders. Identifying human security theme, as Josephine mentioned yesterday, food security, environmental, economic, health, personal, and political security. Role of women in peace building and recovery. Women are recognized with their role as women peace in peace building and recovery at evacuation centers. Affected women and girls prefer to be heart-to-heart in listening and receiving instructions from women on matters concerning their losses and needs. Example, pregnant women, women and girls with monthly sickness, and traumatized women. Interconnected reviews at UN 2015 with a global review and UN Peace Building Architecture, Peace Operations Panel, and Global Study on UN Security Council Resolution 1325. This is an important time to voice our efforts from local level into re-examining all efforts, successes, challenges in securing sustainable peace. A unique time for women to participate with the Women Peace and Security Agenda of the UN Peace and Security Architecture. Regional level, from women advocates of UNSCR 1325 who contributed to the lobbying, drafting, and ongoing advocacy of the Pacific Regional Action Plan on Women, Peace and Security, who have assessed from their experiences and insights, have seen the best way forward to accountability to women's human security is within the one regional intergovernmental peace-building architecture to the civil society partners and allies working on peace security, linking local regional to global standard provider the framework and mandate to put human security first in using UNSCR 1325 and highlighting the role of civil society, including the participation of women and youth in the prevention of conflicts, building a sustainable, peaceful community. Prevention of action approach, invest in women's peace and security, ensuring women can inform and influence decisions which affect their lives, our lives. Equal participation in local and national governance. recognize community-based women's movements, and support them to bring about social transformation. Today, many women are still discouraged from speaking because of the fear and the lack of empowerment. Women are not given the chance to voice their opinions freely, even in their homes and in village meetings. Women, and especially rural women, are underrepresented in decision-making process, for example, in local government, district advisory, and development planning committees. There is a great urgency in the involvement of women in these spaces because they will contribute effectively in the development processes. Empowering and engaging more women to participate in local government and national governance will create space for women, issues and voice to be heard, and claiming their right to peace and security using UNSCR 1325. Women in rural areas take a different approach in defining security. Security does not only encompass increasing the number of women in the military to peacekeeping operations deployment. Security is to feel secure in their homes and communities. Security is when women walk up her street safely despite the late working hours. Security is the balanced food she puts on the table. And security is accessing and affording quality health services. Until women feel safe, countries cannot be assured of a sustainable peace in the nation. Consultation requirements are a strong form of representative in governance and democracy, so that participation will have a positive impact on the security agenda that will lessen the level of conflict and poverty. Requires collaboration to build a broader understanding of the concept of human security as well as women, peace and security agenda. Human security, once again, is transforming spaces and processes of women's equal participation in all diversities. It is about environmental security, from extractive industries to natural disasters, and its impact on climate change to nutrition security. Ensuring that we have a police force that is resourced and responsive to us. Recommendation, development partners, funds to support efforts of women peace activists to improve the participation of women in conflict prevention and peace building. United Nations assist the development of National Action Plan on Women, Peace and Security, drawing on the Regional Action Plan on consultative process involving government officials and women peace activists. As a UN troop contributing country, ensure Fiji is in compliance with human rights standards in all pre- and post-deployment programs, as well as commitment to the Geneva Declaration on Armed Violence and Developments. Thank you. For me today, as a representative of maybe the largest women group in Fiji, the Catholic Women's League, I hear that you have been flying around the world. For me, I have to get on a truck and go back to the parishes up in the hills. About a month ago, I was right up in Waiqalicaki doing peace work with my other women leaders that we meet every month. Getting into the truck with the canvas open up in the heavens to see the heaven, we had to go cross the river 7 times to get to the Waiqalicaki village. So that is a beautiful time that FemLinks has showed me. And I thank FemLinks today, giving me that space to move around and show the civil society at large that not only we can go to other islands, but right here in our midst, in our doorsteps. The needs is there for UNSCR 1325 to be followed on so that we can always be partners in years to come. Just a week ago, we went up to Waiqalicaki. Again, we had to get into the truck. While coming back, we had to get a sick baby with us. Holding this sick baby with fluids in her head, I asked, where is the next health center? And said, it's right in Wunindau. Looking at that, it's quite far. And I hope, I have Suri Ethel sitting down there. I had spent a week at Nandabe. So FemLink has given me other platforms to stand on and say and look back, yes, I am a peace developer in my own church group. I have been told to lead the women of all church denominations in this ecumenical fellowship. So I have moved up. Thanks, FemLinks, for giving me the opportunity. From empowering me, I have empowered others into peace, women, peace, and security. Minakabaleo.